Hello, you rock and rollers. Why? What else are they gonna do with a guitar with one pickup and a Floyd? Don't give me that. No. This is made for one thing. And one thing only. And we're gonna explore that one thing. It's a short video. It's not like, and here's the middle position, out of phase. No. On. Rock and roll! Off. That's what it is. But it's also Harley Benton. And it's pretty stunningly priced for what the fuck this is. So, obviously they're paying me for this video, as they have for the last, 13 years or whatever. Have I bitched about their stuff? Yes. Will I be super positive about everything they make? Oh, hell no. Am I super positive about this red thing? Hell yes. Do I like Floyd? No. Do I like red guitars? Absolutely not. Am I in love with this? Yes. Because screw all that when it's that much fun. But first, we'll take it out of the box. And you guessed it, as it is now out of the box, we took product shots, some sound samples, and here we go. And in honor of one of the men who took a Strat, stripped it of everything, put a Floyd in it, and went tippity-tappity, here's a track I produced with the ST80 something or other. I don't know what it's called, so it's a red thing. Here's the track.
Strums
Well, let me tell you, I had such a blast doing this. I'm not a Van Halen fan in any way. I don't get the whole thing. I get that he was super, super innovative and important for the guitar community, but I like vocals, and Van Halen was all about the guitar, and the vocal were who gives a shit. Okay, that's just my opinion, but I got this guitar, and I was like, action's a bit high. Took this down this much, and it turned into a monster player. Higher string tension for some reason, the tens, but a bit higher string tension. It's a bit stiff, but it meant I can dig in. And oh my God, everything about this is so good. I dialed in for the track that you heard a small box patch on the Axe-Fx 3, which had parallel delay and reverb and a pitch thing. And I was like, that must be some kind of Eddie Plexi. And it was. And I was off to the races and had so much fun coming up with these riffs. Wow. So, it clocks in at $399. Yep. Not the cheapest Harley Benton, but just look at the neck and the headstock. This is Flame City. This is the kind of wood you get on a 4,000-euro guitar. I just spec'd out a guitar at a company, and for a neck like this, the upcharge, I'm not shitting you. No, I'm not shitting you. The upcharge, not how much it is, the upcharge for a flame neck like this is 750 euro dollars. 750 upcharge for the neck. And with Harley Benton, look at this. This is included in the $399. Of course, it should have locking tuners, and anyone who doesn't use locking tuners on the guitars should be shot. But what do I know? I get, yes, it's got a locking nut. It's string change convenience, people. So, of course, we have a locking nut, and at $399, they are sporting an actual Floyd, not a knockoff, not a Floyd style. It's an actual Floyd, whatever, the 1000, the basic one, I assume, undercarved here. And with it comes the stupidly done, as a Floyd is, stick it in and screw it in thing with this nut thing, attachment screw, which is great when you're tightening it, and then you do this and you bring it back up and it loosens immediately. It's not Harley Benton's fault, it's the traditional Floyd, but it's 2025. Why are we still doing things like in the early 80s? It makes no sense. There has to be Floyd Rose. Love you guys. But there has to be a better way to do this in 2025. Okay? We've been to the moon. Or that's a while ago. We're going down to the Titanic. No, that's exploding. It's 2025. We have AI now. Okay? Why? Tesla pickup. Yeah, but it's gonna have a JB. Shut your trap. Who gives a crap? This thing rocks. Don't change it. Volume knob. If you want to put, stripes on it, you can. But look at the ways this is great. We've got thrust rod adjustment right here. Eddie's didn't have that. I mean, now it does. But that's how it's done. We have a beautiful shaping here for some higher access. I don't think this shaping here does anything. I think this is just to dupe you. But we have lumen lace on the sides, right there. Black surrounds with lumen lace. Can we see this somewhere? There, lumen lace on the beautiful Super Flame fretboard. Now, obviously, this could be seen as a Chevelle knockoff. And they make great guitars. Love Chevelle. At the moment, they don't really have a lot to offer. It's very dirty here. In the sense of the one pickup Floyd guitars. And if they do, we're talking about $1,000. $399. And they wouldn't have that kind of neck. Now that's right, here's something you can get. This is, of course, much more true to what it was, but also truss rod adjustment here, no locking something. We have a kind of played-in H neck, and this is a Mexico strat. This is made in Mexico at a pretty high price point, but it does instantly feel, because of the aged and dirtied neck and fretboard, it does feel played in, and it does feel like a beat-up rock monster, okay? What this thing does, this is the Eddie Van Halen EVH Franky, which in Germany clocks in at about $1,400. So this is 1,000 more. And yes, it looks the part, 100%. You know, all this stuff doesn't do anything. It's really just a humbucker, volume, and the Floyd with a drop D thing, but the Floyd is not undercarved, so you can't really do upbends. That's how Eddie had it. And you can tell it's really out of tune. And it will always go out of tune. It is not a stereo guitar. But it is quite a bit more wiry and aggressive. And really, for me, works with high gain pretty damn well. But that's about it. If you're expecting Van Halen riffs, I don't know how to play them. So let's say that's the goal, right? This is a bit heavier. It's a bit more hefty. And yeah, we don't have any of that stuff, and it plugs in on the side and all that stuff. But the idea of the guitar is clearly that's where we want to go. It sounds similar, it feels very different. It feels tighter, a bit chunkier on the neck. Oh, I was told it's an asymmetrical neck. I don't have any specs. It's not out yet, so I can't go to the website. The neck is asymmetrical. I don't know what that means. Maybe it means that it's not symmetrical. Also, a new thing, there's a barcode on the back here, and possibly an actual serial number on a Harley Benton guitar. So this is brand new, so maybe Harley Benton is doing something now with barcodes for quality control, who knows? So are you gonna play cleans on this? You could, but I mean... I'm not a clean in the bridge position kind of guy at all. I would always go to a warmer humbucker or single coil sound in the neck position. I don't like the squeaky, quaky, quackiness. Quack, quack, quack. On this, it is usable though. So again, I'm not a one pickup kind of guy. With this is not my type of guitar, but I'm so attracted to this. It's weird. The playability is ridiculous. So we're gonna bit by bit go more plexi. We're in the Marshall modified plexi, 1959 modded. Let's see how this kicks it. He did stuff like that, what do I know? the synergy, Killer Cali would should have a lot of gain. How is it still in tune? That's $400. And now we have to tighten it again. Let's go to the Friedman Plex, which is cranked. And it is in variac mode. Something along those lines. I mean, the Van Halen fans are gonna kill me. I mean, I go to a different pickup and shit, but there isn't. I mean, we're done. This is a fantastic guitar. It's got the Floyd, not really anything different other than the drop D tuner than the Franky has. It's got a stunning neck. It's got, you know, the Franky doesn't even have this. Look, the Franky's got something. It's got that beat up, feels old, and it is the Van Halen guitar. Facsimile. This goes along those lines if you're into this. If you want to do some, you know, Steel Panther kind of stuff and just feel like Satchel. Stupid. I hate that bit. I hate that. Everything else, I mean, yeah. Neon yellow, sign me up. Neon green, sign me up. That red, not my thing. Does it come in different colors? Go to the website. I have no idea. Is this $400 well spent if you want to rock and roll? Hells to the yeah. Like, subscribe, use my links, please, because they support the channel. Even if you're just checking out the guitar, you don't want to buy it, you're just buying some strings, that benefits me. Thank you, Harley Benton. This is a stunning guitar that will not go on the for sale pile for a while. That rhymes. Because it's a rock and roll beast. who cares that it's only $400? This could be $1,000 and it would still be worth it. It could be $1,400. I actually do think this is a more solid guitar than the Franky is, to be honest. Anyway, like, subscribe, buy things, don't buy things, do whatever. Animals at the end.